Bismillah Rahmanir Rahim. Listeners, today I want to talk about two aircrafts. One is JF-17 Thunder built in Pakistan, and the other one is HAL Tejas built in India. I also want to refer to an article which was published in Eurasian Times. Eurasian Times is an Indian digital news site. The article was entitled Thunder or Blunder. From the title of it, you can imagine that this was all about proving Pakistan's JF-17 Thunder as a failure and comparatively uh, highlighting Tejas as the best option. This is true that whether it's Indian government or Indian military spokespeople or Indian media, they depend on propaganda against Pakistan in China. Every now and then they publish fake and biased stories about Pakistan's capabilities in different fields of life. Indian media compares Tejas with JF-17 and declares Tejas as far better than JF-17. Let me tell you what JF-17 is. JF-17 Thunder is a 4.5 generation lightweight multi-role combat aircraft jointly developed by Pakistan and China. Pakistan has not hidden any facts about this joint venture. Obviously, this aircraft was developed at the instance of Pakistan, and Pakistan's share in its manufacturing is 58% and China's share is 42%, whereas the aircraft is fully assembled and finalized in Pakistan. Tejas is also described as lightweight multi-role combat aircraft. However, on papers it might look good, but in practice Tejas is a failed venture. The evidence is that Indian government, after spending so much of money, cannot rely on Tejas. This aircraft will only be used against civilians to crush the freedom movements where there will be no risk of combat. Indians know that Tejas has no chance to be in a combat situation with the JF-17 or F-16 type of aircrafts. Listeners, India has always depended on foreign aircrafts. They have bought Rafale from France. They have bought previously they used to buy from Soviet Union, and now current they bought all their aircraft from Russia. MiG-21 to MiG-29, they're all Russians. Su-30 is Russian, and they're still negotiating with other nations for more aircrafts, and they are still negotiating with France for more Rafale aircrafts. So at the same time, they're saying that Tejas is a completely indigenous product. I don't agree with this because can't be a indigenous product because they're importing most of their parts from abroad. For example, engines are coming from Russia, radar systems are from Israel. It's all avionics of Israeli, and they are still buying parts from United States and European countries. So this cannot be called a complete indigenous product. We know that JF-17 is a joint venture, and it obviously has got Chinese input as well as Pakistani input. But they do not accept this, yet they are buying all parts from rest of the world. However, even after all these efforts, Tejas is nowhere near to be relied on in a war-like situation with other nations, except to be used against the breakaway movements. JF-17, on the other hand, is a war-tested aircraft which is in service since 2010 and is being used on Afghan borders, Iranian borders, and against India. We know that Pakistan used JF-17 in launching 6 airstrikes in India, shot down 2 Indian aircrafts, Su-30, which fell on the Indian side of the border, and the number 2, MiG-21, which was flown by Abhinandan, which was shot down and fell on the Pakistani side of the border, and the world saw that. Apart from that, JF-17 is being used by other nations, such as Nigerian Air Force is using JF-17, Iraq and Myanmar are using JF-17 Thunder, and Azerbaijan has recently bought JF-17, and there are negotiations going on with Turkmenistan and Kazakhstan. That means the other nations are showing their interest in JF-17, not in Tejas. India has spent so much money, more money, on publicizing Tejas than it actually spent on its development. But still, no country is willing to buy Tejas because people don't believe in false publicity. Rather, they want to see results on the ground, which Teja has got nothing to offer. Pakistan Air Force is an experienced and skilled Air Force. The world knows the skills and capabilities of Pakistan Air Force and its pilots. When the other countries see that Pakistan Air Force is inducting J-17 in large numbers, then they don't need any other evidence. They believe that JF-17 must be a quality aircraft for it to be preferred by one of the best airlines in the world, and that is Pakistan Air Force. Indians have launched this propaganda campaign against JF-17 Thunder to put other nations off. But their propaganda is failing because the world can see that JF-17 has become the backbone of Pakistan Air Force, one of the best air forces in the world. Therefore, the fact is that JF-17 is to be compared with aircraft like F-16, Rafale, and Eurofighters, and Tejas have got no place in that category. Indians forget that Pakistan has always used the Western technology, whereas India and China have only relied on the Russian technology, which lacks in variety. Unlike India, Pakistan has variety of experience, and this joint venture has brought together the best of both worlds. The best of Western technology and the best of Russian and Chinese experience. For this reason, JF-17 is probably the best option for developing countries who cannot afford expensive aircrafts like F-16, etc. Because JF-17 offers the same experience for less money, the nations get attracted towards JF-17. I would like to finish it here with the hope that Pakistan's technical analysts will also come forward to neutralize the Indian propaganda. Indians want to win the war on paper by creating optics in their favors and against Pakistan. Thank you very much. If you like it, please tick it and share it and make comments. Thank you.